Hello. There, hello, hello. Quiz night. Hi there. So, Manuel, are you there?
Hello.
Hello, Manuel.
Hi again.
Hi again. Now, this is a quick-fire English knowledge quiz. So, vocabulary tonight. So, I'm going to ask you a question immediately, and if you get it right, you go straight into the lead. Are you ready? Manuel, it's your question.
Yes.
The question, I need a word with 7 letters. My sister is engaged to be bump to a lawyer.
Married.
Good. Married. So now I'm moving to Fernando, are you there? Fernando, are you in voice? Yulista, are you in voice here?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, Fernando is here as well, good. So, Fernando, it's your question, and then Ulisa's next. So, I need a 4-letter word from you, please, Fernando. It, blank. So, if, blank, I had known, I could have helped. If, blank, I had known, I could have helped.
Who's gonna answer? Yeah, anybody or no?
Just Fernando at the moment.
Okay, sorry.
If,
sorry, I couldn't understand. Repeat, please.
So, if, blank word, 4 letters, I had known, I could have helped.
Sorry, I couldn't understand. This is a very bad sound for me.
All right, well, I think I'm going to throw them open to everybody now. Just listen out as best you can. So anybody can shout out the answers all the time.
Only, if only.
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 Yeah.
Who said only first?
Rafa.
Yes, good, right, so... Now, what's happened to that pen? Just had a pen here and it's just disappeared. Here it is. So, next one. He's a good blank of character. 5 letters.
Nice.
Person.
He's a good blank of character.
Person.
Peace. No.
He's a good...
Nice.
He's a good something of character. So he's a
How
good...
many words? How
5
many words?
letters. 5 letters.
Letters, not word.
Okay.
Letters.
Yeah.
He's a good
Funny.
of character.
Trait.
I'm going to count down and give you the answer and explain it to you.
Can we have a hint?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's something to do with some people think they know somebody but who they've just met, but they get it totally wrong and they're not good. But some people are good at this. They see somebody and straight away they get it right. They understand what kind of person this is. So he's a very good bump of character.
Judge.
Brilliant. Who was that?
Me, Maria.
So he's a good judge of character. That's good. Next one is 7 letters. She took a long time to blank from her illness.
Recover.
Recover.
Yeah, I heard it from. Was it Russell who was first?
No, I'm first.
I'm first. Yusuf first.
I am not first.
I'm
Yusuf,
first.
say hello.
Yes, hello.
I don't. I wasn't. It wasn't your voice I heard first.
I am first. Igor.
Yes, it was Salah's voice first.
It's a good judge of voices.
Good judge of voices are easier than character, I think. So, next one is only 4 letters, so it's very easy peasy, 4 letters. I don't go often, just bump in a while.
Once. Once.
Once in a while, but that's funny because I've written down 4 letters, but it's 5, isn't it? How do you spell once?
ONCE.
It's 4.
4.
Yeah, it's 4. I can't even count to 5 now. So once in a while, it is 4. I did it. I said it right the first time. Whose point was that though? Who said once?
Yulisa.
Right. Okay. Next one is 7 letters. This train is blank by electricity.
Driven.
Running.
Let's see how many letters we've got in driven.
Oh no, it's only 6. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 6, isn't it?
I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat?
This train is blank by electricity.
Charged.
How many letters?
7 letters.
Running.
Working.
If something is made to work by battery, you say it's battery what? This train is blank by electricity.
Function. Function. No.
If you give energy to something...
Powered.
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 Yes, powered. Was that
Igor.
Sullen?
Igor.
Igor, yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. So powered.
Powered.
Yes, this train is powered by electricity. Next one is 5 letters. He won a gold blank at the Olympic Games.
Medal.
Medal. That was Russell, who is in the lead because he's the only one with 2 on the board. Next one is beginning with an E, to break free.
Brave.
To break free, beginning with an E.
Emerge. No.
I want
How many
to
letters?
break free.
How many
Well, this-
letters?
I'm only telling you the first letter, E.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
But what is a
Escape.
blank?
Yes,
Escape.
Russell has it. Say it again, please.
Escape.
Yes, escape. To break free, to escape from something. Next word begins with I. Right away.
Immediately.
Right now.
Immediately is right. Who said
Yeah.
immediately?
Maria.
I recognise your voice, but now I can't remember your name with it.
Maria.
Yes. So next one is beginning with an S, or begins with an S. A catchy phrase used in advertising.
Slogan. It's the same you used the other day. Yesterday.
I'm going to change that one. That's because
Yeah.
I haven't. I've left
And
it on the top of-
immediately. I shouldn't get a point for immediately because you had that one.
Well, you've got 1 point.
Not
That's
again.
okay. I'll change to 1. I'll put that at the back of my box. So that one was out yesterday as well. Just a moment. So I've got hundreds of these, and I keep choosing the same one. I don't know why. Okay, beginning with S. The letter S, and it means that you are not drunk.
Sober.
Sorry.
Sober.
Sober.
Yeah.
Maria. P. A painting of a person.
Portrait.
Yes, Ulissa. A portrait. Yes. Portrait. Yes, you can say portrait. That's fine. But if it's interesting because sometimes you say portrait, especially if it's before another word, like the portrait gallery as well. Next word begins with L. Unwilling to work.
Lazy.
Lazy.
Maria was again first. Maria's really fast, but some of you are just as fast, so catch her if you can. Lazy. Next word is I. Begins with the letter I. Unbelievable.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Incredible, yeah.
Me.
It was Salah who's first on the screen. Incredible. Unbelievable. Next one begins with C. The person in charge of a meeting.
Boss.
Not boss. In
Head.
charge of a meeting.
Director responsible.
Chief.
Captain. No, I'm just kidding.
Which letter? Which
C. It begins with the C, but it's not chief.
chef? Chef.
Salah?
Chef.
Not chef. He's in charge of the kitchen or something.
Yeah.
So this is a meeting. In the last lesson, we spoke about motions and the bills, and somebody is the person who is.
Boss.
Sean.
He coordinates everything in a meeting.
Conductor.
No.
Conductor. No.
Cooperate.
Shall I give you a clue?
Cooperator.
Think about something you sit on.
Coach.
Chairman.
Chairman.
Chairman. No.
Chairman of the meeting. Next word begins with E. Surroundings.
Surrounding.
Environment.
Yes. Was that solo again?
Rasa.
No.
Oh, okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, and yeah. Sometimes a different picture comes up. All right then. Next one. New card. Back to letters. 3 letters. The discounted shoes sold blank very quickly.
Out.
Yeah, I think we have had that one as well. I don't know. Yeah, I think we have. I don't know.
Yeah, you have that one.
I know. I think sometimes I have all of the cards spread out and I use bits from each of them in some games, but that's not good because then all of the cards are used. Right. This one is 4 letters. I hardly blank see my old friends these days.
Ever.
You had that one.
Yeah. I'm going to change a whole set. Right, to another set.
Too late for this kind of activity.
That's because we're doing it so quickly. And they come round quickly. So, 4 letters. A wealthy person has bump of money.
Lots.
Yeah.
Lots.
Giant.
Lots of money.
Lots.
So, next word, 4 letters. Joe has a black eye. He blank have been in a fight.
Must have.
Never.
Must have been in a fight. 4 letters. Must is good. Next one. 2 letters. This must be easy. I will move out of my apartment if they bump the rent.
2 or off.
If they put up the rent, yeah. What's that speaking about? The price is going up. If they put up the rent. Okay, 4 letters. The weather has blank very hot this week. 4 letters. The weather has blank. Turned is 6 letters, isn't it? The weather has 4 letters. Very hot this week.
Has been.
Has been, yes, that's 1. Has been. There might be some other words there that fit. Can anyone find any other words that fit there? The weather has very hot this week. Another word that might go is felt. The weather has felt very hot. But been is good. Next word, 6 letters. It's not important. It doesn't
Matter.
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 It doesn't matter.
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 In British
It's not
English.
important. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Matter. Yeah.
Matter. Yeah.
Okay. And for 3 letters for the next one. I must go right now. I can't stay beep longer. Any longer, yes. I'm giving up with the score, and I'm just going to go blitzing through them quickly, and then we'll stop and change a bit later. So, beginning with A person who travels into space.
Astronaut.
Astronaut, yes, astronaut.
Yes.
Beginning with B, the skin of a tree. We did
Bark.
have that.
Bark.
Yeah, you remembered. The bark. So you're remembering at least, because I remember the first time we didn't get that one for a long time. Beginning with H, not machine-made.
Handmade.
Handmade, yeah. Beginning with P, it's a kind of tablet.
Excuse me, I can't hear you.
Someone said it?
Pill.
Yes, the pill. Well, actually, the pill is a special tablet, but pills, yes, tablets. So not curved, beginning with an S.
Straight.
Straight lines, not curved. Beginning with V, a person who treats sick animals.
Veterinary.
Yeah, you can say it short, can't you? You can say vet.
Veterinary.
You can just say vet if you like. Although, if you just shorten it too much and say vet, it may have another meaning. What could vet mean? Veterinary? Or it could mean veteran.
Yeah.
So you know, it could be you're a Vietnam veteran, or a veteran from one of the wars. So if you shorten it, then you have to be careful. But some words shorten quite nicely. Like, can anyone give me a word which has a short form which works very well? Maybe a big, strong animal. I'm thinking about hippo. That works quite well.
Yeah.
Hippo, because we all know what that must be. But if you shorten some words, then you're in trouble sometimes.
Legit is a shortened word. Legit. Sometimes people say legit, they mean legit.
Legit, yes.
Legit.
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 That seems to work quite well, actually. I think that's another case where it works quite well and it's quite clear. But there are some which are really a little bit colloquial and don't really work very well in all cases. This is an animal beginning with P, and it's from China.
Panda. Panda bear.
Yes, in black and white I see it there. Yeah. Right. Gaps then. Next one. 5 letters. Don't turn, go straight.
Left.
Right. Right is 5 letters.
But go straight right or go straight left, that seems a bit strange.
Okay. Ahead.
Don't turn, go straight ahead. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Hey, don't turn, go straight left. No. Take the first left, take the second left, third on the right, go straight ahead. Right, next word is 5 letters. I know every word in that song. I know it by
Heart.
heart. I know it by heart, yes. 7 letters. I will go for a walk, blank the train.
How many letters?
7 letters.
Through.
Through the train, yes. Yes. I will go for a walk through the train. That's nice. It's 5 letters then. That was a trick. 5 letters. I turned and blank the flashlight in his face.
I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat?
I turned and blank the flashlight in his face. 5 letters.
5.
Put the flashlight. Pointed is too many letters. What am I doing with it? I turned and the flashlight in his face.
Turn on.
It's already on. I'm not turning it on. I'm just
Stick.
the light is going at him. I'm not going to say the word.
Flash.
No, it's there all the time. It's like flowing at him from the light. It's emitting light all the time. Very bright light. So I turned the light on him. I turned and the light in his face?
Focus.
The sun does this.
Throw.
Beam. No. Shined.
I turned, past tense. And past tense. Shine.
Shined, but that
Shone.
is six letters in
Shone.
Sean.
Shone. Ah, okay.
It's a word that's 5 letters. I turned and shone the flashlight.
Why don't I, sir? When were you? What did you call me? From this. I don't have balance. From this.
Someone is talking.
What's his name?
Hello, we can't hear you.
Next one is 6 letters. Many students fell asleep blank the dull lecture.
During.
During. Good one. Well done, Ulissa. Nicely done. Many students fell asleep during the dull lecture. Only 4 letters now. She closed blank her business and retired.
Down.
Closed it down. Good. I'm looking for a word beginning with F. Money paid out if you break the law.
Fine. No.
Foul.
Fine. No.
Fine.
Debt.
Yeah.
Fine.
Fine. What kind of things will result in a fine?
Driving too fast.
Oh, that reminds me of a very funny film I saw. Have you ever seen... Is anybody here old enough to know about the A-Team? A TV program called the A-Team that was on years ago.
Can you type it?
Yeah,
No.
it's... I don't think I can write in the
Yeah, the
Verbing
chat.
today.
The chat is not working.
Ah, okay.
So I write in the
Google Chat
Hangout
is
chat, the A-Team.
Like the number 18? No.
The letter A, the A-Team.
I know a movie A-Team, but I don't know program.
Well, maybe the movie is related to this series. And there's a man on there called Mr. T. He's a very big man. And he says, "Hey, you." He made a BBC program in England called The World's Craziest Fools. And it's very funny, well worth watching on the internet. The World's Craziest Fools. One man travelled in his car down a road and there was a strange flash. So he went past it and he thought, what's that? And luckily he came to a roundabout and he turned round and came back again. And lo and behold, there was another one. Flash! So he went past and he thought this time his curiosity was aroused and he came back again. And he thought, well, it's going to be late, but he'll speed up a bit. And he went past again and flash! And again, flash! What was it?
Street light.
No, it wasn't a street light. It was a speed trap camera. And he spent a little bit of the time in the evening trying to discover what it was. So, flash, flash, flash. And at the end of the day, he had about 5 or 6 different fines to pay. But the presentation of this film is quite funny because Mr. T is a big tough man like this, and then he works with an Englishman who's quite polite and quite sarcastic and strange, and it's really funny to watch because they make comments like, "Who's selling these people cars?" So it's good. I liked watching it with my kids. Okay, the next word then is begins with an S. What does water do when it gets hot?
Sunbath.
Begins with S. Boiling water gives off
steam.
Yeah, steam.
Steam.
If you're beginning with an N. The word begins with an N. Anxious or tense.
Nervous.
Nervous.
Nervous, nervous, nervous. So try not to say nervous, nervous. Too many sounds. So just nervous, nervous,
Nervous.
Nervous.
Right. Beginning with an R. To save from harm or danger.
Rescue.
There's a program on TV called Animal Rescue. Rescue. To save from harm or danger is rescue. Good. Right. This one is 4 letters. No, it's not. Yes, it is. 4 letters. He blank her feelings when he shouted at her.
Broke.
Broke is 5 letters. He broke. Do we speak about breaking someone's feelings?
Heart.
We can break someone's heart, but
Yeah.
we don't break feelings, do we?
Hurt.
So hurt her feelings is right, yes. So 2 letters only. After the exam, we all had to hand bump our papers to the teacher. We had to hand our papers.
Handout.
Right. After the exam,
Submit.
2 letters.
Hand in.
Hand in again, yes. So we hand out things, give them out, hand out, hand in now, yes. 5 letters. I travel overseas more blank now than I used to.
How many letters?
5.
Often.
Often.
More often, yes. You can say that. You can say that with a T or without. You can say often or often. Both ways. You can
Which
use it.
Which is more common?
Well, if I go to the east of England, to the different parts of England, I don't know. I think, well, because more people live around the southeast, in England I would say that often without T is more popular, more common. But maybe in the world it's slightly more common with a T. I really don't know. But you hear it both ways. You hear often, T with a T and without. Often. I say it without. I say often. I often say often. So 4 letters. There's a lot of food, so eat as bump as you like.
As much.
As much as you like. That's easy. Yes, good. 7 letters. Be blank when you ride your motorbike.
Careful.
Careful, yes. I'm going to make a new set of these because everyone is quite advanced here, and these are not up to advanced level. So I'm going to try and make some more of these, but higher level, to catch you all out. That's what I'm here for.
Kept out.
To catch you out. To catch you out. If I can make you go wrong or trick you in some way, then I'm catching you out.
Catching out.
Catch you out, yes. So that's what I want to do. So I'm going to go away and make up some tougher ones for you next time. 6 letters. Oh no! I've forgotten where I blank my car.
Parked.
Park.
Yes, not left because that's 4 letters. I've forgotten where I parked my car. 6 letters. 7 letters now. I don't know blank to quit my job or not.
Weather.
Weather, yes. Oh, yeah, I really do need to go away and make up some much tougher ones because they will be slower then. 4 letters. Did you win or did you blank? No,
Lose.
sorry, start again. Did you win or did she blank you?
Beat.
Beat, yes. Did she beat you? Did you lose? Yes.
Beat you.
It. Beat you, yes. I hope. Did she beat you? That can have 2 meanings, but the first part of it is did you win? So we know the right meaning. 4 letters. Whose turn to play is it? Blank. Is it mine? Can't be now, can it? For 4 letters we need. Whose turn is it to play blank? It's your turn. First it's me, and then it's your turn afterwards, or it's your turn.
I don't get it.
It's not bark, no. So, whose turn is it? We
Now?
take turns. We take turns. So, there's a word when something comes after the next one. Next is the word I was trying to get. That's one
Yes,
word,
next.
next. Whose turn is it to play next? Whose turn is next? The class, this is 4 letters. The class was cancelled, so you blank not have come.
You may.
That's only 3, but that's so you may not have come. But if you say you may not have come, that means perhaps you didn't come.
You shouldn't.
But we know that you did come. So the class was cancelled, so you
Oh, might.
might not have
Should.
come. But we know you are here. You are in the class. But the teacher's not there, and there's a notice on the board saying the class was cancelled, and it was posted on the board yesterday. So we know you are here, but if I say you
Should.
might, so the class was cancelled, so you bump not have come. Yeah, maybe this form is not so common with you.
Could.
Needed
Well,
not to come.
Need not come. You need not
Need
come.
not come.
Need
Yeah, because we know you're here, but you didn't need to come, so you needn't have come. You could say you needn't have come, need not have come.
Need not come.
Okay, 6 letters. I don't like beer, and I don't like whiskey blank.
Either.
Either.
Either, yes. So both of those. 7 letters. England played blank Germany in the final game.
Against.
Yeah.
Against.
Letter beginning, a word beginning with C, to write music.
Compose.
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 Compose, yes, the composers. Beginning with an S, unable to see distant objects clearly.
S.
Yes.
Beginning with an S.
Yes, the opposite of tall.
Short-sighted.
Short-sighted.
Small.
Yeah.
Small.
Is there any word nearsighted? Can you say nearsighted?
Nearsighted, yes, you can say
Yeah.
nearsighted.
Uh-huh.
Short-sighted. But short-sighted is really the word to use for this because it's very common and used all the time. Short-sighted. Nearsighted is really, I've heard people say it, but I would say use short-sighted. Everyone knows that word. Short-sighted. So beginning with G, step by step.
Step by step.
Step by
Gradually.
step. Gradually is one, yes. Gradually. I've written down gradually, gradual, graded, gradual, yes. So beginning with an F, a religious or cultural celebration.
Festivity.
Ritual. Also, yes.
Not
Holiday.
ritual, begins with F for Freddie. Freddie Flintstone.
Festival.
Festival, yes.
Festival.
A religious
Festival.
or cultural celebration, festival. Beginning with I, a very young child.
Infant.
Infant. Infant. Beginning with P, to hit somebody with your fist.
Punch.
Punch.
Punch
Yeah.
them, yes. Beginning with an R, to give an answer in writing or in conversation. An answer.
Reply.
Respond.
Reply, respond. I think respond is good, yes. Both of those are okay. Good. So now, 7 letters. I'll go if I can. It blank on the weather.
Depends.
Depends.
Yes, it depends on the weather. You know, the weather changes so quickly around here, although we've had a bit of snow over the last few days. So it depends on the weather. 4 letters, the next one. The teacher had to blank the students to be quiet.
Tell.
Ask.
Ask is only 3, so we'll go
Tell.
for tell. Tell. 6 letters. She was happy because she had blanked the exam.
Past.
Past.
Past, yes, past. So, 4 letters. I've been very busy for the blank few days.
Past.
That could be past as well, and it could be last, the
Last.
last few days, the past few days. 6 letters then. He plans to blank from work when he's 65.
Retire.
Retire.
Retire from work, yes. Can you shut the door? 4 letters is, can you lend me $10? I'll pay you blank tomorrow. Pay you back tomorrow. That was, pay you back, yes. I'll pay you back tomorrow. 5 letters. Silk, blank, very smooth when you touch it.
Feels.
Very good, very fast. Okay, speeding up again now. Beginning with P, enjoyment.
Pleasure. Pleasure. Pleasure.
Pleasure.
Pleasure. Pleasure, enjoyment. That sounds good, doesn't it? Beginning with W.
Pleasure.
A type of wild dog. Oh.
Count.
Wolf.
Wolf.
Wolf. Beginning with P. The science of energy and matter.
Energy and
And matter. Energy and matter. Beginning with P.
Particle.
The science. A particle isn't a science.
Physics.
So, physics, yes.
Physics.
Yes. Beginning with O. A sea creature with 8 tentacles.
Octopus.
Octopus, very well said. Beginning with B. A person who steals from houses or apartments or flats.
Thieves.
Thief.
B. Beginning with B.
Ah, burglar.
Burglar, yes. Beginning with D. To want or to wish for something.
Desire.
desire.
Desire. Yeah, I was thinking about dream as well, but that's to dream about something maybe. To desire something, yes. To want or to wish for. So beginning with S, quickly.
Suddenly.
There are so many of these. Beginning with S, quickly.
Soon.
Suddenly was one, yes.
Can you repeat it?
Beginning with S, the word begins with S and means quickly. Speedily. Swiftly.
Surprisingly.
Speedily.
Swiftly.
Speedily, swiftly, or suddenly. Do you know this word
Suddenly.
swiftly? Swiftly. Right. Now we're going back to a 5-letter word. I don't get along with my sister. We often...
Fight.
Fight.
Fight is 5, yes. There's so many other words you can have.
Argue.
Argue, yes.
Argue.
And some...
Discuss.
Discuss is not 5, but...
Disagree.
Disagree is not 5 letters, but we've got brawl. Do you know this word brawl?
Disagree.
Yes.
Who knows the word brawl?
Can you spell it?
Brawl.
B-R-A-W-L, brawl. That's more like men fighting in the street in a
Brawl.
drunken brawl.
Quarreling or
No.
fighting.
Well, it's a bit physical. It's a brawl is a bit turning a bit nasty, I think. So, 2 letters. To eat out tonight. Let's eat out tonight. I'm tired. Blank cooking.
Oh.
Tired of it. Yes. 4 letters. Everyone ran quickly. Blank from the burning car.
Away.
Ran away from. Yes. 2 letters. We are blank. Glad you came.
So.
So glad.
So glad. Yes. That's a tricky one. We're so glad you could come. We're so glad you came. 7 letters now. Why don't we order beer blank of wine?
Instead.
Instead of wine. Good one. 5 letters. I will call you again blank on this evening.
Later.
Later on, yes, later on. Later on this evening, yes. 4 letters. I'm sick of that restaurant. I don't go there any blank.
More.
Yeah, anymore. Beginning with W, a piece of furniture.
More. More.
More, yeah. Beginning with W, a piece of furniture.
Wood.
I've got 4.
Wood.
Wood is what you make furniture with. And that's so a piece of furniture. I think that's a piece of furniture. A piece of a chair or something like that. So not wood, no. Not
Wardrobe. I know. How many?
I've got 4 W words which are furniture. But I think there's one which you put which is in a book title, a famous book title, The Lion, the Witch, and the something that you. It begins with a hospital room.
Ward.
Wheelchair, no.
What is the word for a hospital room? With lots of people sleeping in it.
Ward.
Yes. And then another word to go on the end of it, which is something you dress
Wardrobe.
in. Wardrobe, yes, wardrobe.
Wardrobe.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe was a famous book. Beginning with H, the next word, beginning with H. And it's the opposite of vertical. It's more like that.
Horizontal. Horizontal.
Yeah, horizontal, not
Horizontal.
The horizon.
Okay.
The horizon is horizontal.
Horizontal.
Beginning with B is the limb of a tree. A limb is my arm or leg, but of a tree. Beginning with B. Branch. Yes. Beginning with F. It is used to make bread.
F. Flower.
Flower. Flower. Now, another word beginning with W, which means to cry.
Weep. Weep.
Weep, yes. There's a tree, actually, which I love, and it's called a weeping willow. Do you know this tree?
I've heard of it.
Grows so quickly. When I was in Hungary, I planted them. Well, we planted them. Stick pieces in the ground, and suddenly there's a tree there. Well, not exactly suddenly, but it doesn't take long, and a tree is growing, a weeping willow. So it looks like it's falling over and weeping. This word means often or often, but I say often, and it begins with an F.
Frequently.
Frequently, good. Now, in England, we're starting to use this scale of temperature quite often, beginning with C.
Celsius.
Yeah, we call it centigrade, though. We don't call it Celsius, except in the physics lab. If you're in the physics science lab or something like that, you call it Celsius. But if you're in the street or in a place measuring temperature, we just say 20 degrees centigrade. Celsius is used a bit more technically. So, now, the next one is 3 letters. I felt sick this morning, so I took the day blank work.
Off.
Yes. Oh, that reminds me of an interesting question. What's the difference between a day off and an off day?
Day off mean to take a break.
Yeah, I had a day off, and if I said I had a
off day mean dull day or bad day.
It could be dull. It could be something went wrong anyway. I had an off day. I sorry, boss. Everything I did was terrible today. I had an off day. It was one of those days. I had an off day. Next word is 8 letters. 8 letters. 8 letters. Come to see me. Come to see me. You like. I'm always here.
Sorry, there is a lot of echo coming, so you are not clear.
Okay, again.
Yes, right now.
Come to see me, blank, you like.
Again, this is a lot.
Whenever.
Bassam, are you joining in with speech? Because if not, just stay muted, please, because you're echoing like crazy at the moment. So try to stay muted unless you're really going to participate. So come to see me whenever you like. 8 letters. Is whenever good for 8 letters? Yes, it is. When is for ever, for whenever. 8 letters. Come to see me whenever you like. I'm always here. 4 letters. The hotel is on the road, blank, goes to the airport.
That goes.
The road that goes to the airport, yeah. Beginning with L. A mineral, which says here used in pencils, but I'm going to say it's not used in pencils. It used to be used in pencils.
Lead. Lead.
It's called lead, but what is it today? It's not lead now.
Isn't it?
But it's called lead. But the word is lead, yes, lead, L-E-A-D.
So what is it?
But we don't use lead because it's poisonous. If children had this lead pencil, it's called lead, and we've got to be or not to be, that is the question. We've got HB and things. That is talking about the strength of the graphite is inside there. Graphite. What chemical element is graphite? What chemical element is graphite?
Oh, difficult.
Same as diamond.
Coal.
Coal is not a chemical element. The chemical elements, Mendeleev starts with hydrogen, helium. What's the chemical element of graphite?
Carbon.
Carbon is the main content of it, yes. So lead is used as a word nowadays, but we don't always actually have lead. So a word beginning with A. The largest state of the United States of America.
Arkansas.
Bigger. Bigger.
Sorry. Alabama.
Alaska.
Alaska.
Alaska. A place where fruit trees are grown beginning with an O.
Orange.
No, that's the fruit. I said a place where fruit trees are grown beginning with an O.
Orchard.
Yes, orchard. Orchard, good. Orchard, shall I write that? Orchard. So the next word is beginning with C. To join 2 things together.
Chain.
Unite. Unite.
How did you... unite is a good word, but I want something that begins with C.
Combine.
Combine. Combine.
Combine.
Conjoin is okay, or connect is good as well. But combine.
Merge.
Beginning with C?
No.
No, we've got beginning with C is the big clue here. Beginning with T, the front part of your neck.
Throat. Oh,
yes,
sorry.
Throat.
C.
No, not C now, it's T now. Throat
Okay.
is correct.
Throat.
Beginning with P, to feel sorry for somebody.
Pity.
Pity.
Pity, yes. Can you make a sentence with pity?
Oh,
I feel pity on you.
I've heard that.
I feel pity on him doesn't sound too good.
Or, oh, what a pity that you.
Good, that's good. Oh, what a pity. That means, oh, what a shame. We should have done something. We missed our chance. What a shame. What a pity. If you really feel pity, though, you could take pity on somebody. Or you could pity them.
Pathetic also.
Pathetic is... If you feel sorry for somebody, you don't use the word pathetic, because pathetic is not a verb, and if you think somebody's a bit pathetic, then you have to be careful with that word pathetic, because it can be derogatory sometimes. But if somebody is very... Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, We can hear you.
Yes, we can
yes,
hear you.
yes, I hear you.
I just hear hello, hello, hello. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Then we've got a two-letter word. Police accused him stealing the car.
Of.
For? Of.
You are accused of something.
Two.
Yes. Accused him of stealing the car. I was accused of. 6 letters. How much do they blank for a haircut here?
Pay
Charge.
or charge?
Which one is it going to be? Pay or charge? 6 letters. Let's go for charge. How much do they expect? How much do they demand? How much do they charge for a haircut here? 4 letters. I'm sorry, but I have no blank when she'll be back.
Idea.
Good. Well done, Ulissa. I have no idea when she'll be back. Quick thinking that was. 5 letters. If you want to blank for a job, write a letter first.
Apply.
Apply.
Apply. Good work, everyone. You're so quick-witted. So next one. Two letters. I want to keep blank with the latest world news.
Up.
Keep up with something, yes. Keep up with the news. 7 letters. I'm calling to blank about the vacant position. 7 letters.
Request.
Request details or something about. I'm calling to blank about the
Okay.
vacant position. So we ask about, but we want 7 letters. So it's another word for ask.
You wrote it in
Inquire.
the chat.
Yeah,
Inquire.
inquire.
What is the difference between require and inquire?
Enquire and inquire. Let's see what-
Require.
If you require something, you need it rather than ask.
Okay.
So I require something, I need it. But the difference between enquire and inquire is quite more difficult to explain. Let's see. Well, inquire with an I, N-Q-U-I-R-E, to ask for something, to ask for information. So that's the word I would use with an I, I-N, inquire. But also, I think it might be the same word, really, but I write it with an I. There isn't another word, it's just one of those differences in spelling, I think. So we see it both ways. There are 1 or 2 words in English which have alternative spellings, so there's no real difference, and the way you pronounce it is quite similar too. So inquire about something. So now, beginning with an F means lucky.
Fortunate.
Fortunate, yes. Beginning with an H, to occur.
Happen.
Yeah, I can see these are a little bit too easy for you, but I'll fix that next time. Beginning with a D, a person who investigates crimes.
Detective.
Detective, yes. Do you know any good detective stories in English?
Sherlock Holmes.
I love Sherlock Holmes, yeah. I've got a book about Sherlock Holmes, The Hound of the Baskervilles. I like Sherlock Holmes. Nice language and interesting stories, I think. And quite different to Agatha Christie. Beginning with an S, a work of art made of stone, metal or wood.
Sculpture.
Tattoo.
Sculpture, yeah, very good. Sculpture. In Yorkshire, there's a sculpture park which I went to 2 or 3 years ago, with all kinds of interesting things to see.
What are the spellings of sculpture?
S-C-U, sculpture. Like this. S-C-U-L-P-T-U-R-E. Sculpture.
Thank you.
So next one is beginning with C. What are lipstick, mascara, and rouge?
Cosmetics.
Cosmetics, they are. Yes. And I didn't make that up. That was straight cosmetics. Beginning with an N. Required.
Needed.
Yeah, we even said that just now. So this one might get you because it's a baby, but it's not a human, it's a baby cow. Beginning with C.
Calf.
Calf, yes. And there's another calf. What is the other calf?
Is something on the body. I can't remember if
yes.
it's your hand connecting the arm.
No, it's nothing to do with your arm, it's to do with your leg. And it's at the back, below your knee,
Calf.
behind
muscles.
your leg. And there's a bone at the front. Footballers sometimes get kicked hard in the bump bone. Which bone do footballers sometimes get
Calf.
kicked in?
Shin.
Shins, yes, the shin. I think there's a doctor in the house.
Shin. It's stuck very hard.
Okay.
Strike very hard.
There's a song about this. The shin bone's connected to the knee bone, but it's actually just a joke song. So that's good. There are lots of bones. I don't think anyone knows them all. Now, beginning with the letter P, the study of the mind.
Psychology.
Psychology, yes.
Psychology.
Mindfulness. I don't know.
Beginning with P, yes. So, beginning with an O, a type of vegetable. How many are there? Not fruit, but vegetables. O. This one can make you cry.
Onion.
Onion.
Yes.
Onion.
But you know, I've discovered the secret that, you know, sometimes if you cut onions, you can start crying. The secret is that when you cut them, whatever you do, don't get emotionally attached to them.
Really?
Okay. A word beginning with C. A map of the sea.
A what?
A map of the sea. These oceans are completely not mapped, but something territory. Sea. The letter C. And the words, the ocean's sea. So, a map of the sea is not a map, but it's a sea word. You could speak about completely, these territories are completely
Cartographiated or
it's kind of related to that word, yeah, but it's charted. Charted. So the last one is another bone, and then we're off. So, if you are very brave, you have one of these bones in your body, and if you're yellow, you don't have one of these bones in your body because you're not brave. But if you are brave, you have this S word, and it's a backbone.
Spine. Spine.
Spine. Spine, yes. Spine. It's not really a bone, is it? Is it a bone?
Many bones.
Well, yeah, I think so. Lots and lots of bones separated by cartilage. Okay, I'm going to try and write up some much more difficult questions so that every time I ask a question, everyone's sat there silently. Okay, so that's my plan. See you next time.
Okay.
Bye.